Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Learn, Apply, Repeat. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hey, everyone. Great to be here. And, can I ask you something? Have you ever had a pet that did something completely crazy?
Oh, yes. When I was a child, my cat climbed into the washing machine. We didn't notice until we heard a very strange noise during the spin cycle. Luckily, the door was still open.
Poor cat. Well, today's story is about a pet. Not a cat. Something with wings. Something loud. Something that should have stayed inside its cage, but didn't.
Today on Simple English Talks, a parrot escapes. And what happens next is 20 minutes of complete, beautiful, funny chaos. Perfect for learning English.
By the end of this episode, you will be able to use imperatives in English, the short, direct commands we use in real life. Don't move. Come here. Be quiet. And you'll learn exclamations, the words we say when something surprising happens. Oh no, watch out. Oh my goodness.
These are words you hear in real English every single day. Let's go.
And quickly, if you're new here, please subscribe to Simple English Talks. We post a new episode every week just for you. Okay, the story begins on a quiet Sunday morning.
It was Sunday, 9 o'clock in the morning. The whole family was still in their pajamas. Mom was making coffee. Dad was reading the newspaper. Their 10-year-old son, Jake, was eating cereal in front of the TV. Everything was calm, warm, and quiet.
The perfect Sunday morning. I love it already.
In the corner of the living room, there was a large cage. And inside the cage was Mango, a bright green and yellow parrot. Mango was about 3 years old. He could say 12 words. His favorite word was biscuit.
Of course it was.
Now, here is our first vocabulary word. A cage is a box made of metal bars where a bird or animal lives. Mango's cage had a small door at the front, and that door had a little latch. A latch is a small metal lock that keeps the door closed. Every morning, Dad checked the latch. Every morning except this one.
Oh no, he forgot to check the latch.
He forgot to check the latch. And Mango, who had been watching Dad very carefully for 3 years, had learned exactly how to open it.
Parrots are incredibly intelligent. They can solve problems, open things, copy sounds. Mango had been practicing, and on this Sunday morning, he was ready.
At 9:15, while Mom was pouring her coffee, while Dad was turning a page, while Jake was watching cartoons, Mango pushed the latch up with his beak, pushed the door open with his head, stepped out onto the top of his cage, spread his wings, and flew.
Into the living room.
Straight into the living room, and the chaos began.
Comment prompt. Do you have a pet at home? Or do you want one? Tell us in the comments.
Now, let's stop the story for a moment and learn our first grammar point. Because the next 10 minutes of this family's life were full of imperatives. Short, fast, urgent commands. And imperatives are one of the most useful things in English.
An imperative is a direct command or instruction. The structure is beautifully simple. You just use the base form of the verb. No subject, no I or you, just the verb. Catch, run, stop, come here, close the door.
The moment Mango flew out of his cage, Dad jumped up from his chair and said 3 imperatives in less than 2 seconds. Ready?
Ready.
He said, "Don't panic. Close the windows. Catch him."
3 perfect imperatives. Don't panic, negative imperative, using don't plus base verb. Close the windows, positive imperative, just the base verb. Catch him, again, just the base verb. No subject, no extra words, just the action.
We use imperatives when we need someone to do something quickly. In emergencies, in instructions, in directions. Turn left, walk straight, stop here. In recipes, add the eggs, stir the mixture, bake for 30 minutes. And of course, when a parrot is flying around your living room.
The negative imperative is don't plus base verb. Don't panic, don't shout, don't open that door. Don't means we want someone not to do something. Mom said, don't shout, you'll scare him. Jake said, don't chase him, he'll fly higher. Dad said, don't just stand there, do something.
Classic family chaos. Everyone giving imperatives, nobody listening.
Let's practice. I'll give you a situation, you make an imperative. Ready? Situation 1. Your friend is about to walk into a glass door. What do you say?
Stop, or watch out. Both are imperatives. Short, fast, just the verb.
Situation 2. You are teaching someone to make tea. What do you say first?
Boil the water. Simple imperative. Base verb. No subject. Comment prompt. Write 2 imperatives in the comments. 1 positive, 1 negative. Example. Sit down. Don't run. Your turn.
Write your imperatives in the comments right now. 2 sentences, 1 positive, 1 negative. We will read every one. And now, back to Mango.
So, all the windows are closed. The living room door is shut. The family has Mango trapped in one room. All they need to do now is catch him. Easy, right?
Not easy. Not easy at all. Mango flew to the top of the bookshelf. He looked down at the family. He tilted his head, and then he said his favorite word.
Biscuit?
Biscuit. Jake started laughing. Mom covered her face. Dad took a deep breath and said very calmly, "Come here, Mango. Come on. Good boy." And this is where our second grammar point comes in. Exclamations.
An exclamation is a word or short phrase that shows a strong feeling. Surprise, shock, joy, fear, relief. Exclamations are very common in real English conversation. We use them all the time without thinking.
Here are the most common ones. Oh no, when something bad happens. Wow, when something is surprising or impressive. Watch out, a warning. Oh my goodness, strong surprise. Oops, when you or someone else makes a small mistake. Phew, when something difficult is finally over.
And the exclamation mark, the exclamation symbol, tells you this is said with strong feeling. Loud, fast, emotional.
In our story, when Mango flew out, Mom said, "Oh no." When he landed on Dad's head, yes, his head, Jake said, "Wow." When Mango knocked a plant off the shelf, Dad said, "Oh my goodness." And when Jake finally caught Mango by holding out a biscuit, phew.
The biscuit worked.
Of course the biscuit worked. Mango walked straight onto Jake's arm, took the biscuit, and said, one more time, biscuit.
I love Mango. He is my favorite character in any story we have ever told.
Comment prompt. Which exclamation do you use most? Oh no, wow, oops, or phew? Tell us in the comments.
Quick common mistakes. 3 important ones with imperatives and exclamations.
Mistake 1. Adding a subject to an imperative. Learners sometimes say, you close the door. But in English, imperatives don't need you. Just say, close the door. Adding you sounds very aggressive, like you are angry or giving a strong accusation. In normal situations, drop the subject.
Mistake 2. Using the wrong verb form. Learners say closing the door or to close the door, but imperatives use the base form only. No ing, no to, just close the door. Sit down. Don't move.
Mistake 3. Writing exclamations without feeling. Exclamations only work when they sound natural and emotional. If you say, oh no, in a flat, bored voice, it sounds strange. Exclamations need energy. They need the right tone. Practice saying them out loud with real feeling.
Say these right now, out loud with feeling. Oh no! Wow! Watch out! Phew! Don't just read them, say them like you mean them. Comment prompt. Which mistake do you make? Number 1, 2, or 3? Be honest. Write it in the comments.
Practice time. Fast and fun. I'll give you a situation. You say the correct imperative or exclamation out loud. Ready?
Situation 1. Your friend is about to sit on a wet chair. What do you say?
Watch out! Or don't sit there. Both work perfectly.
Situation 2. You are giving someone directions. Turn left, then straight for 2 minutes.
Walk or go. Base verb. Walk straight. Go straight. Simple imperative.
Situation 3. You just dropped your phone on the floor. What do you say?
Oops. Short, natural, instant. That is a real exclamation.
Situation 4. Your team just won a game. What do you say?
Wow! Or yes! Or even, oh my goodness, we won! All exclamations, all natural. Comment prompt, create a mini scene. Write one imperative and one exclamation together, like a real moment from your life.
Write your mini scene in the comments. 1 imperative, 1 exclamation. Together, like a real moment from your life.
What a story. A parrot named Mango, a forgotten latch, 20 minutes of family chaos, and one very well-earned biscuit.
And such useful English. Today we learned imperatives, the short, direct commands we use every day. Base verb only, no subject. Positive, close the door. Negative, don't panic. And exclamations, the emotional words that show how we feel. Oh no! Wow! Watch out! Oops! Phew!
These are real, living English words. You will hear them in films, in conversations, in the street. And now you know exactly what they mean and how to use them. Comment prompt. If a parrot escaped in your house, what imperative would you say first? Write it in the comments.
If a parrot escaped in your house, what would you say? Write your imperative in the comments. We cannot wait to read your answers.
Please like this episode, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Simple English Talks for a new story every week. You are doing so well. Keep going.
Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time.